some you're immediately paying off. You're right from the start, you're immediately paying some of it, so we're gonna take that off the price. $3,400 off the price. Okay, do you understand that that's where the amount to be financed came from? Basically, we took this, we subtracted this, and we got that. Okay, now how do we find out what the monthly payment is going to be? Well, actually, they just tell us what the monthly payment is. You would think that you would take this and divide by 60 months, right?
No.
Why is that not the case? Interest, the whole point of this is that the dealership or the bank totally wants to get money. So the amount to be repaid is found out by taking the monthly payment times how many months you have. So everybody in your calculator, take 187.86 times 60. That's where that $11,271.60. So that's how much you're going to pay by the end of the time you're paying. How do we find out what the finance charge is? Do you remember what finance charge means? Finance charge, this is the interest that the dealership or the bank gets. So here's how you figure that out, essentially. You say, look, if I paid back this total loan, I'd be paying back this much, right? But I wanted a loan for that much, so you subtract the two. So you take basically the repaid amount and subtract the amount that you were going to have financed, or the loan. So everybody with me, take $11,271.60 and subtract your $8,690, and that's how they got that $2,581.60. That's how much. This is how much money basically the bank made off of you in 60 months. Do you guys see why that's so worth it for the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what does total cost, do you think? Total cost to you, how do you figure that out? Grace?
Add the down payment to the amount to be repaid?
Yeah. Yes. The down payment to the amount to be repaid, that includes like interest and all that stuff. So you already paid that $3,400, and then we're adding in that $11,271.60. That's the total cost of the car for you. How much would you have paid if you had just bought the car?
Like, in cash.
Uh-huh.
Oh, 12,000.
$12,090, right? So like this right here, this is how much you would have paid, but you ended up paying this much, and that's interest, right? That's getting you there. A couple fees probably too. All right, now we're gonna go down to number 13. We're gonna try this one together. All right, do you guys remember doing charts like this monthly payment per $100 chart?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, so the price for the car is $10,098. We've got a down payment of $4,980. So how do I figure out how much I want my loan for? Grace?
The price minus the down payment?
The price minus the down payment. So we need a loan for $5,118. Guys agree with me so far? Now the loan rate is 7.9%, pretty high, pretty accurate,
And actually really high.
for 3 years. So now I'm looking here. 7.9%, and it's $3.13 per $100 I want the loan for. So now the question is, how many hundreds is this? How do we know how many hundreds this is? Yep,
You just move the decimal place
twice.
twice.
Yep, move the decimal place twice. You could also divide by 100 if you want. So I'm going to write down it is 51.18 hundredths. And then I'm going to multiply that by 3.13. You guys know where I got the 3.13, right?
Yeah.
From the chart? That gets me 160.19 for my monthly payment.
So two times.
So now what do I need to do?
Times that by 12 and then
Times that by what?
12 and then 3.
Or by
Or,
60. Yeah, well, not 60, but 36, right? So I'm gonna pay this for 36 months. So I'm multiplying it by 36 months.
Ooh. Like double the price.
160.19 times 36 times, I am gonna pay $5,766.84. What do you mean double the price?
I meant to say like half the price of your car itself, just in interest.
Oh, I see. But it's not, this isn't an interest. Like,
Well, the payments, right?
no, because like this is my loan, right? So I wanted a loan for $5,118 and I'm paying back $5,707. So it's not really that different, right? Right. So how do I find out the finance charge? How do I find out how much the bank is making on me?
Oh,
So this is what I wanted my loan to be for, and this is what I end up paying for, right? So how do I find how much the bank is making off of me? Connor?
it's what I basically just described. You take the 5,766 minus 541.8.
Right, so I'm gonna subtract the two. I'm taking this minus this. That's a finance charge of $648.84. Okay, how do I find out the total cost to me? How much total I spent on this car? Sawyer,
Don't you take the